Now in another of our 12-month taste testings of batches of wine that we made, 12 months ago, this time around we're going to be testing a apple cranberry wine that I made. Hi, I'm Charles and welcome to DIY Fermentation, your site for doing fermentation on a shoestring budget. Now this video, I promise, I'm going to keep very, very short for one simple reason. About a month ago, I opened one of these up, so I kind of sort of know what it tastes like already. I can say on the outset that basically there's a very slight layer of sediment at the bottom. I mean, it doesn't move around or anything, so it's kind of down there. Again, this was a apple cranberry wine, born date 12/2020, so 12 months ago. Came up with an AVB of 10.5%. So it's not going to put you under the table. I'll put it that way. At least should not put you under the table. And we're just going to go ahead and open this one up, and let's see what we got here. I've since learned that with these wine corks, you've got to drill it all the way down to the very bottom. Otherwise, you got issues. Success. Yep, it's all there this time. Okay, that being done, now I can say the intent with this wine was to, I won't say recreate something that's called, I won't even say it. I wanted an apple cranberry type of wine. I wanted the apple flavor to be more prominent than the cranberry flavor. The cranberry was just a slight addition of the cranberry flavor. But as it turned out, when I did the initial tasting, when was that? That was just before Thanksgiving. That was about a month ago, really. The cranberry flavor at the, I'll say the 10-month tasting, was more pronounced than the apple flavor. And I kind of had a feeling that that was going to be the case going into it when I was adding all of those cranberries. And at that time, it seemed like a lot. And a month ago, when I did the initial tasting, it was kind of a lot. So we're going to try it now and see if there are any adjustments that I need to make to the original recipe at this point. Oh, up. Well, when you do the sniff test, you really don't get much of the apple aroma at all. What you get is the cranberry aroma, and then that's followed a little far behind by the aroma of alcohol, which at 10.5% really isn't all that much. So you're really not getting a lot of the alcohol aroma taste-wise. Cranberry tartness is there, that's for sure. Yeah, that cranberry tartness is there. And if I had any immediate changes that I would make to this recipe, I would probably say that tartness kind of has a lingering effect. I mean, it puckers your mouth and kind of like keeps it there. It stays for a while. The change that I'll make to the original recipe, which will be found or can be found in the description section of that video, would be less cranberries. That would be my first thing. Half the amount of cranberries. I did back sweeten this one pretty well. But that cranberry tartness is just like it he grabs the middle of your tongue and he just holds it there. He's just like, it does not let go. After a couple of swallows of basically nothing but your own saliva, it hangs in there a bit. It's definitely sweet enough, but it's I don't know how else to say it with this particular batch of wine. It does have that degree of tartness. It's a sweet tartness that grabs you at the back. Yeah, at the back of your tongue. It once again, it just does not let go. As simple as that. If you want a wine that's very crisp, this is the wine for you. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I mean, other things that I can say about it is that, I mean, the wine is not crystal clear. It's clear. It has clarity to it. But if you look at it in the right light, you can see that there's just a very slight haze to it. So it didn't really go as clear as I would have liked. But then again, I mean, considering what I ended up with, I'm not complaining. I'm tempted to take another sip because I kind of like the flavor characteristics of it, just a bit less cranberries next time around. But if I do that, that tartness is just going to, it's just going to grab my tongue, making it a little bit hard to speak. But one more time. To give you an idea of the pucker factor that this has, it's like munching down on a lemon wedge, a little piece of lemon, or lemon in general. It's sweet, but if you just took a plain lemon without sugar and bit down into it, a nice fresh one, and you know how that pucker factor comes in with that? Well, it's the same degree of pucker factor, but it's sweet. Okay, if I could describe it any other way. Yeah, I can say this, and I'll make this a short video. I am going to make this again. I am going to make the adjustments to the original recipe on the original video, where you can find the adjustments there. And I will also add the fact that anytime I make a winemaking video and I have the ingredients listed, that will always be subject to change, usually after the taste testing. I'll go back and then make adjustments to the original recipe, and you'll see modified and the date on those items that I did change. On this one, the only one item that I'll probably change is going to be the amount of cranberries, probably by half. And there'll be a link to the original recipe at the end of this video, so you can just click on it from there. But again, very short video. Cranberry, oh, it's supposed to be an apple cranberry wine, but no, the cranberry flavor is the one that's predominant. So this is a cranberry apple wine I made 12 months ago. Definitely, I think this is worth making. If I didn't like it, I'd let you know. But yeah, I'm going to make this one again. Again, this will probably be another 1 gallon batch until I've got the recipe more or less perfected. And then I can probably see myself making 3 gallons at a time. Not on this channel, when I'm just making it for myself. But yeah, I'll give this one a thumbs up. This is good. Except for that pucker factor at the end. And there's no way around it. If I add more sugar, that is not going to change the equation. I think that the cranberry pucker factor is just there. It's an inherent product built into this wine. I don't know what I would pair this with. That will definitely clean your palate, that's for sure. But there we go. Cranberry apple wine, 12-month taste test. I can't even speak because it just grabs your tongue and keeps it there. This is the 12-month tasting of a cranberry / apple wine. And again, the verdict is definitely we'll make it again. Minor changes, but it's actually pretty decent. So again, if you like what you hear, please click on that subscribe and notify button, and I'll see you in the next video.